not what the clock says that
No.
Rob said.
Here we go. Hello, it is 4:17 on Saturday, October 30th. I am Dot Rutledge, the president of Scarborough Music Theatre.
I'm Jan Harvey, director of membership for Scarborough Music Theatre.
And we are about to set up the next Catch the Ace draw. So Jan, would you like to do the honors and open the brand new deck of cards?
Okay. Let's see, where's the thingy?
She actually has nails, so this is exciting. I
I
don't have
painted them
nails.
for black for Halloween, which I'm not going to now.
Oh, so unfair. Okay. Excellent. So I'm just
There's a
gonna
fresh
toss
pack.
garbage on the floor. Not something we normally do here, but just in, to get it off the table. Oops.
Come on.
For anybody
So-
who's wondering, both Jan and I are fully vaxxed, which is why we are sitting together in this space, but we have a little bit of space between us.
Okay, there's that.
There we go. Okay.
Getting rid of that and that.
I think there's jokers on the bottom.
And then Joker.
Excellent. Would you like to count out the across?
And how do you want me
You
to
can
do
do
this?
them face up. We're just gonna do a little showing that we've got the 52 playing cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52.
There we go. Let's see. So now we are going to shuffle the heck out of the cards. So I say let's just do this first.
They're a little wet.
And there we go. There we go. And then you take half of them and I'll take half of them. And we can shuffle them up.
Whoopsie.
And then we can shuffle them together once we've done our shuffle. Give it a nice thorough shuffling. See if we can't make the ace a little harder to find than last time. Congratulations to the person who did win, but it'd be nice this time if it took just a tiny bit longer. And here, give me half of yours. Just give me half of them. Give me half of mine. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to give it all to you. And you can continue to shuffle.
Fancy.
Excellent.
You got the people next door.
Oh yeah.
We have mechanics or something next door. So much fun when you're trying to
Occasionally you
learn
might
music.
hear some heavy machinery sound, and it's just our neighbors next door at our
And
university
yelling.
unit.
There's a lot of yelling back there.
It's true. It's true.
It's great when you're nursing a nice
Tender
soft.
scene.
Yes.
Okay. Now let me give it a shot. I'll do it, and then we can start. Okay, and one last one. You can see nothing up our sleeves, nothing up our sleeves. Okay, so if you want to give me the envelopes.
All of them?
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'll put stuff in, and you can be our dabber to
Okay.
yeah,
Little dabba-dee.
little dabba-dee.
Oh, there you go.
So-
I showed my age.
The cards are face down, I cannot see what the cards are as I'm putting them into these envelopes, which is very exciting. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to hand them to Jan, who is going to seal them.
Because I don't feel like licking 52 envelopes.
Just to remove that, remember, because last time we got the super wet one. There you go.
This could be a while.
Could be a while, look at that.
If we were in voice, we could entertain you with singing, but no, not today.
No, not today. But soon our production of Fantastics will be in rehearsal.
Yes.
There'll be lots of singing back in our unit, which we're very excited about.
We had a few auditions today, which was
Very exciting.
yes, it was. Didn't have a lot, but it was so much fun and to get back into it again.
Yeah, these are a tight fit. There we go.
If anybody's interested in auditioning.
There we go. We need slightly larger envelopes next time. Or slightly smaller playing cards.
Smaller cards.
So,
Aren't they kind of standard?
I think they are kind of standard. I think playing cards are playing cards. Unless you get some sort of weird deck, and we're not going to do that for our Catch the
There's
Ace.
soap on this thing.
Oh, is there? So this is going to be the cleanest Catch the Ace.
I'm doing this. Oh, there's soap's coming out of this.
Because we're using soapy water apparently to seal it, so that's okay.
Oh yeah,
Nobody's-
there's actually suds in.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. You know, it's very Lawrence Welk as Dot ages herself.
Lawrence here.
Oh, shush you. There we go.
Oops, I didn't. Make sure that it sticks. Still say it's a chop shop next door. That might not be something I want to admit on camera.
There you go. There you go. We apologize to our neighbors. Sort of. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. In you go, in you go, in you go. I apparently am not a great envelope stuffer, but I'd like to think that I'm making up for it in enthusiasm. Some of these slide in really easily and some of them don't. So,
Making sure they're all sticking. Good.
excellent. Feel free to like mix them up as we go as an extra shuffle.
Oh, we might do a little game of 52 pickup when we're done.
There you go. There you go.
Next time I'm bringing a glue stick.
That would do it. A glue stick would be, I think, really, you know. There you go. Come on now. In there. I think this is the hardest part of prepping it, is the stuffing and sealing the envelopes.
Oh, I didn't stick.
So I've been watching Dark Norwegian shows on Netflix.
Dark Norwegian shows.
Yes, or not Norwegian, Danish, which I'm really quite enjoying.
Oh.
They're dubbed and well dubbed. I highly recommend The Chestnut Man.
I saw that.
I liked it. It's so
Okay.
weird.
Okay, I like weird.
It's totally weird, but really good. And then I watched another one that had the same woman who was starring in The Chestnut Man, who, you know, I'm like, wow, okay, apparently, you know, she is a commodity in, and she was great. She should be a commodity in, come on now, in Denmark. She was in the next movie that I watched as well. So I guess creepy Danish films are her thing. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I haven't sat down to watch the second season of Lock and Key yet because.
I have. Is that good? 'Cause I've seen that. I've seen the ads that come.
Oh, you haven't watched the first season of Lock and Key?
No.
It's fun. It's really good.
Okay.
It's quite enjoyable.
I'm doing my October pilgrimage to horror movies.
So it's got some horror element to it, but it's family friendly for those who are looking for something to watch with their kids. A little violent, but it does, you know, for the most part, I think like your tweens and teens can watch it without much issue.
There was one I watched earlier in the year. I can't remember what it was called. It was based on a series of tween books called The Wicks Saga.
Oh, okay.
If I can remember what the name of the show was, I really liked it.
Didn't it have the word wick in it?
Could be. And it had fairies and elves.
Actually, it
and
might
all
have just
that.
been called wick.
Could be. Could be. I can't remember the name
I'm
of
trying
it.
to, because I watched it too. I quite enjoyed it.
They're at a boarding school.
Yeah,
Yeah. I liked it.
Have you watched The Magicians?
No.
Good show.
Okay.
I think it's on Crave.
Okay.
It's either on Crave or on Amazon. It's on one of them. But it's really good. It's really good.
I'm always on the lookout for something new.
Oh, I know.
I've gone through all the. I mean, I was one of the first to watch Squid Games, and one of my friends at work was talking about it. And then after I started watching it, everybody started watching it.
It's funny, I saw somebody's posting where they said that they thought it was super violent, and I'm like, you have obviously never watched Korean
Horror movies?
Yeah, because I'm like, should I tell you to watch the original South Korean Old Boy? Because I got news for you.
Or
you think Squid Game is violent? You ain't seen nothing yet.
I watched a Korean horror movie. Oh God, it was about a girl who her parents are dead, and she has a little sister that she has to now take care of. She resents because apparently it's different father or something. Anyway, and they end up going to a hotel. I wish I could remember the name of it. She's got to drop this kid off at the hotel because the hotel owner was friends with their mother or something like that. And it just went really weird.
Yeah, I mean, there's some great horror stuff. Train to Busan.
I haven't.
Great.
Okay,
Love
I haven't
it.
seen that yet.
It's funny. It's engaging. It made me cry. It was a zombie movie that made me cry.
See, I don't watch zombie movies per se.
Though this one's good. I highly recommend. I also recommend The Host.
Okay, is that the same one? I think the Stephanie Meyer's host.
No.
Okay.
No. This is
Stephanie Meyer's wrote a book.
This is
called
a little.
Host after
This is
Twilight.
a monster film, but it's really good. I highly recommend. Both Jan and I, in case you did not gather this yet, are both fans of horror films and that sort of genre. So Halloween is kind of our Christmas. Y'all might watch the Hallmark Channel and all the love stories, unless somebody in the story is getting chased by somebody in a hockey mask. It's really not of interest to.
Yeah.
Actually, I will admit, once we're past Halloween, I do get into the Hallmark.
I cannot get into those.
They're so sappy. They're like
It's the same thing. That girl on the verge of Christmas seems to have it all, and then she loses her job, loses her boyfriend, ends up having to go back to her small town where the ex-boyfriend or ex-husband or somebody, and then there's a crisis, they're thrown together because they have to save the town. They argue, they fight, they make up, they get engaged, something happens, they break up.
So what I'm learning from this is that you could be an excellent writer for the Hallmark series. That's what I just learned in these last few moments, is that you may have missed your calling. Now, if we could do a mix where maybe, you know, it's the Hallmark movie, it's still at Christmas, but like maybe they find out that there's like, you know, the house is haunted, and they come together because they are, you know, trapped in the haunted house, or they're trying to, maybe they're trying to help the spirit move on to the next world. That seems more family friendly, but
See, now Christmas Carol is always one of my favorite stories, and I think it is partly because of all the ghosts.
well, that's the one thing I always loved. I loved the Alistair Sims version of that movie. Makes me
the best.
Insanely happy.
It's
Insanely happy. Jan and I are also of the opinion, for those of you who are looking for a good horror film to sort of check out, 1960 what?
1963 version of The Haunting.
Black and white?
Not that god-awful thing that happened in the 1990s with Liam Neeson and
a lot of good actors in a really bad film.
Except for Luke Wilson, or except for Owen Wilson. No, which one is it? Owen.
One of them.
The blonde one.
Yes, that's Owen.
Owen,
That's
yeah.
Owen.
He got killed, it was good.
Yeah. But the
Anyway.
the 1963?
Yes.
63 Haunting is to date my favorite horror film. No, it's not a slasher film, it's not gross, but it will freak you out for like,
Plays with your head.
it plays with your head, and you will not want to be alone anywhere. for
Seriously, and keep an eye out for those of you who used to follow Moneypenny on in the Toronto Sun. Lois Maxwell is in it.
This is exciting. It's like Trivia Girl. It's really.
And for musical theater buffs, Russ Tamblyn.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Russ Tamblyn. There we go. So now we need to count these envelopes out again to show that we do indeed have 52 of these lovely.
Okay, and if any of them come undone, we'll have to.
Well, they're going to be
restuff
taped
it.
after we sign.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm making sure that they're stuck.
nice. Okay. I made you count the cards the last time, so I'll do it this time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4,
Why do I have that
5,
in my voice?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Oh, date envelopes.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28,
No, I'm not gonna do it again.
29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37,
Now we gotta start over.
38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, and 52.
Wouldn't it be funny if there's 53?
No, that would not be funny. Okay, so I am going to now, I'm going to sign across the seal of all the envelopes, and then Jan is going to tape over my signature so that it is impossible to open one of these without shredding my signature. It's very exciting, and go. Don't worry, I'll make you a little pile if you're not.
That's okay. Takes so much concentration. You're now not talking.
I know, I know. Apparently we cannot sign and tape and talk. So now you don't get our commentary on all things Halloween and horror films and how to turn a Hallmark movie into a horror film, more so than it already is.
I started to watch Conjuring last night. The devil made me do it.
Yeah?
I'm not falling asleep.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try it again tonight. No, it's not that the movie was boring. It's that I've been staying up late watching The Masked Singer on TV. And I'm like, okay.
No, see, I think the Masked Singer sort of falls into the Halloween theme as well, because, you know.
It's one of those shows that I thought I would never watch, and then I watched 1 or 2 episodes out of sheer curiosity, and was like, oh my god, I have to keep watching. I don't get into those. I don't watch The Voice. I don't watch American Idol. But this one, I don't know.
Well, it's good. I mean, I think it's awesome.
You nailed Donny Osmond right out of the gate. Like, I know that voice. Been listening to it since I was 10.
See, this is our little ode to Donny Osmond.
All the purple.
All the purple. Because despite what you may think, Donny Osmond and horror fans, they mix. That's a good mix. That's a good mix. Because you need some light and some wholesomeness to balance out your, deathly rampages and things like that.
I'm just going to start talking about RuPaul in a minute.
Oh!
Because that's the other thing we have in common is we're both
Yes.
big into Drag Race.
So who are you currently, so no spoilers just in case somebody is not watching, but who is your favorite right now?
I always get their names mixed up, but for UK, I really like, I think her name is Crystal.
Yeah, oh my god,
The
gorgeous.
The one they said, oh, you're showing us the same thing all the time. I'm like,
Yeah, keep showing me that, because damn.
oh, she's beautiful, beautiful. Oh man.
Although I really like Ella Vidae. Ella Vidae,
Oh
too.
yes.
Yeah.
She's got an attitude. I like her attitude.
Yeah, it's good, it's good. How about on the Canadian one?
I've only been 2 episodes, so I'm still learning their names.
Give me a what they did that you
let me
liked.
think that there was it the UK or the Canadian? I think it was the UK one where Rue said nobody's winning this week.
Oh yeah, no, that was
Okay.
the UK one.
So
yeah.
maybe I shouldn't have said anything because that's. But I'm not
But there's
saying,
a really bad episode coming up for those of you who are behind. Not bad from the sense of watching it, bad from the sense of those poor people did not have a good day.
No. Canadian one. Okay.
Have you watched the one where Tom Allison is in and he's
Yes.
the vocal coach?
I watched that and I went, oh, there's Dot's friend.
Can I just say the thing that makes me the saddest about that is if you've ever seen Tom Allison in drag, I'm very sad that he wasn't in drag teaching them, because you want to talk about gorgeous in drag. Holy damn. I mean, gorgeous in general, but yeah, beautiful. But that was very cool. That was very cool.
I'm still learning the Canadians' names. There's which one did I really like? I don't know, we've only had 2 episodes, so we're still getting to know them. But there was, I think, is the one that can sing from, the blonde one from Vancouver. God, what's her name?
Oh, what is her name? Oh, that's really gonna bug me now. Yeah, she played the lead. In
Yes.
Yeah.
Killer voice.
I also like the one who wasn't a great singer, but played sort of the ringmaster in the musical.
The musical?
The musical. My apologies, Rue, if you happen to be watching us do this.
Oh yes, because we're probably watching.
In which
it.
case, I would say you
Get your ass up to Canada.
Yeah, 100%. I know. I'm still. I apologize to all the Canadian queens that we are still getting to know your names.
It's been 2 episodes.
And there's so many RuPaul shows sort of overlapping
Yes.
that it takes a few episodes. So if you also got eliminated in the first few episodes, we will get to know you when you eventually come back for an All-Stars. And you will, because all of you are awesome. You know.
And a friend of mine from my Glee club, his partner is a drag queen here in Toronto. Just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I was hoping to see. I don't know. Maybe I'll see him on our RuPaul.
I mean,
His name is Antique Doll. Her name is Antique Doll.
I mean, the skill and the talent, and honestly, like,
Yeah.
bravo to everybody who's been on any one of the shows, or you know, like Toronto's got a pretty hoppin' drag scene, and
They do.
I gotta say, I'm like, as somebody who does theater, I am like very, very impressed by the crazy amount of talent that's out there.
I love, and the makeup. I just love watching them do their makeup, because you know me and my makeup thing. I just want.
Oh, I know, it's incredible. It's incredible.
Half their skills, like Raven's skills. I mean, she
Oh,
does Rue's makeup now.
Yeah, it's hella impressive. Okay, while Jan
And I
continues
still
to seal
love Maria,
these.
Bianca Del Rio, even though she calls us, I'm a man in a wig.
I love it. I love it.
Wishing that we'd gotten tickets to the show, because it sold out so quick.
Although I'm still sad, not that I believe even for a second that somebody's watching this who could have made a difference here, but Ginger Mint should have won.
Yes, yes. It's here for the big girls.
Whoop whoop. Although Lawrence Cheney won, and that made me happy. Although I would have been just as happy if it had been any of the finalists in the last UK, because they were awesome. That was a great trio.
It's a weird bunch this year.
It is, but it's always a weird bunch.
The drag in the UK is like so different than American drag.
I think it's campier.
Yes, yes.
It's
They're
campier.
more clowns. They don't have as many pageant queens
Yeah.
or pageant girls or
We love clowny queens.
Yeah, my favorite is still Bianca Del Rio and Alyssa Edwards. Alyssa's more of a pageant, but she has her moments when she can be
Oh, her crazy.
crazy, and the crazy hair, the plastic hair.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we have to
Alright.
number all of these things. Do you want to number or do you want me to number?
Can we do it both, or does it have to be the same handwriting?
I don't know the answer to that question. I think one of us should do it, and then the other can show them as they
Okay.
get done.
I will.
Do you want to be Vanna or do you want to be Pat?
I'll be Pat, I guess, or whoever does the writing.
I think that would be Pat in this case. 1, 2. I'm keeping these in order so we can put them onto the board easily. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, whoop, 13, I'm gonna start my next little pile here, 14, 15, 16,
Oh.
yep, just in time, there we go.
18.
Yep, so 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Who's watching this, by the way?
Well, this is just, we have to post it to be official, 23. So if the Ontario Lottery and Gaming Corporation or anybody who's playing wants to see that, you know, that this was done properly, that they are 25.
On the up and up.
On the up and up, 26. That we didn't randomly put stuff in there, that, you know, we can show 27 and that everything's been signed as well. 28, I like your 8s.
Oh my God.
29.
30. I was going to do another 29. I'm like, no.
30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37.
A messy 8.
38, the messy 8, so you can see that, that's your proof later. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. And the age I was last year, 52. Okay, so now we're gonna put these onto the board. So I put them in the piles because they go 13 across.
Okay.
So let's put the big board up here. And, oh my lord, there we go. Oops.
Oi.
Okay, you got enough room on that side?
I got it.
Okay, excellent. So should we lay them out and then pin them? Okay, so this is the bottom row. Here, I'm just gonna put them out and we can make them pretty because we're gonna show you the board once it's been all pinned and made pretty. Pretty. Okay, so let's just space that so it's good. There we go. And then this is the next
It's
one.
nice that we already have holes in the thing so we can kind of. kind of use it as a guesstimate.
Here you and I can switch sides. I can keep going with the laying them out. get to the other end if you want to start laying out the next set. That would be cool.
Okay.
And I can pin these ones on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not easy to pin them, is it?
No, you'd think it would be nice and easy. No.
Lies, it is not easy. I'm switching sides. If you want to start pinning that,
It's gonna go this way, but I'm like, oh yeah, they don't need to see my butt. Nobody needs to see that.
excellent. Then you want to start pinning from that side, and I'll start pinning from this side.
Okay, I'm missing a pin for 14.
Or you need an extra pin?
Yes, please.
Yeah. There we go. Parvu.
Thank you.
Make sure they're on there nice and secure. Faster at this than you're like a pinning machine.
Come in. Oh.
Oh, hey. Tripping over that.
I think I might need another one.
Yeah, okay, let me get you one. One or two.
Just the one for 8, and then good.
Excellent. There you go.
I think we used them to.
Oh yes, to secure the banner. Okay, so
All right.
let's pick it up so that we can face it to the camera. Can you turn it around and I'll get a nice zoom in. And there we go. Little zoom there so you can see all the numbers. And it is now, okay, just leave it there for a second, Jen.
It is now 4:55.
It's 4:55. The board is complete. We look forward to there being a draw in the next week. And
May
thank
the odds
you.
be ever in your favor.
Yes. And for anybody who watched the entire video,
last
thanks.
one.
Oh, no.
One fell off.
Oh, putting it back on the board. I probably pinned it.
33.
Yeah, I probably pinned it.
There we go.
There we go. Now it's properly pinned to the board.
We'll make sure
Apparently, I
everyone-
do not have the pin skills that Jen has. So awesome. Thank you so much.